up, you guys? Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. And today we are going to be diving into the Blends palette. Okay, now here's my thing. When this thing first released, I knew that Rory was going to be coming out with a rainbow palette, so I didn't buy this because I was like, I'm buying Rory's entire collection. I want everything. So I didn't buy it. And then everyone started getting their palettes and raving about this palette. And I was like, FOMO set in. FOMO set in. I was like, did I miss out on something? Like, everyone is raving about this palette. So whenever she announced that they were going to be restocked, even though it was a pre-order, and I hate pre-orders, thanks to the lunar skies of it all, I avoid pre-orders. No, I'm about instant gratification. Gimme. So I hated that it was a pre-order, but I went ahead and I bought the restock of this. So it is here. We are going to play because I want to see what the big deal was. Because, like, you guys made out like this was just, like, the best palette ever. And I'm like, is it? So we're going to find out. Gonna find out. Okay, so if you have been living under a rock and you have no idea what this palette looks like, let me show you, because it's a beautiful palette. Like, I already had a rainbow palette coming, so I was like, I don't really need it, but it does have like a lot of really beautiful like in between shades, so maybe I do kind of need it. I don't know. I mean, obviously I need it because I bought it, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, I talked myself out of it. Now I'm like, I should have just bought it. So I'm not going to swatch all of these because, again, I'm getting lazy and it's a lot of pans. But I am going to swatch some of them and then we're going to do a look because I want to play. Now, I will say I do appreciate the fact that, like, a lot of times with the rainbow palette, they will, just name it like deep green, light green, blue, chartreuse, whatever. But, like, she actually came up with, like, unique names for every single shade. And it's like, I think this is like a 30 pan palette. Like, that's a lot of names to come up with. Like, I do not envy her that because that's a lot. It's a lot. So kudos to Blendbunny for coming up with unique names for all of these shades. And if I love this palette, guarantee I'm going to jump on the next launch. I just set this one out because I was like, I don't really need it. And I need it. Okay, I'm gonna swatch some shades for you guys and then we're gonna do a look, okay? Okay, so I just did a little sampling of shades. I did Luxe, Wildflower, Bewitched, Dream, and Nevermore. And honestly, they're all very strong swatches, so I'm excited. You guys. Okay, now for my look, I want to do something weird because I'm just in a mood, okay? I'm just in a mood to do something funky. So we're gonna do some weird stuff. Just stick with me, okay? I'm gonna take Vexed. And I'm gonna do like a weird shape with it and it's gonna make sense, I promise. I know this looks crazy. Just trust me, maybe. All right, I'm going to take Barley and just kind of stack it like right next to Vexed right here. Now I'm going to take Wildflower just in this little corner right here. Now I'm going to take, what am I going to take? Let's do Bubble Bios. And I'm going to go from this corner kind of up to like the end of my brows. Right, now, below Bubble Bios, we're going to take Chance. And then below that and kind of going up I'm going to do Bewitched. Y'all had to know I was going to dip into that deep purple. I have to. I think I'm going to do Inside Joke in the inner corner because that just seems like a good place to put the shade name like that. And then I'm going to do Lux. And I'm going to blend that out with Remedy. So here's my look. I'm going to do a little fancy schmancy line work, add a little glitter and some liner lashes, and I will be right back with the finished look. Okay, and we're back. I don't know how I feel about this look. I don't know. I was in the mood for something artsy. Okay, I don't know. Let's talk about this palette though. Okay, now is it a gorgeous palette? Yes. Does it have a great color range? Yes. Is it the end all be all that y'all hyped it up to be? I'm not so sure. Okay, now here's the thing. The Chance shade, the deep blue, was a little patchy. Like I had to kind of go in, and then also the bubble bath one, the really light blue, I had to keep building it up. Like it kept kind of fading on me. So I don't know. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna give them this, okay? I'm gonna give those shades this. They're also right in my hood. So I'm gonna play around with this some more. Now the warm tone shades performed wonderfully. Like I have no issues with any of those. And the greens that I did under the eye performed really well. The light green that I did in the inner corner, however, was also really hard to see. But I did do like a white base too, so it's like I don't know why the light blue and the Inside Joke one were so hard to see, because I did a white base. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing with it. Like, I'm not saying that it's a bad palette at all by any means. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like, it's a great palette. I just don't know that it's worth all the hype around it. I don't know. Jury's out. She's out. They're all out. They're having lunch. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing with this and see how I feel. It's a good palette. Don't get me wrong. I'm not having, buyer's remorse like I am with the Michaela palette, but like, I don't think it was worth all the hype that was behind it. Like, it's a good palette, but like, y'all made it out like it was like the end all be all. Like, you need this palette, and I don't really need it. I don't feel like I did. I have several other palettes that I could have used. Now, it is nice having like all these colors in one palette instead of having to reach for like 2 or 3, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing with it and see how I feel just doing like a normal blend, not this weird cutout nonsense that I just did. And I'll get back with you guys if you care. If you don't, that's fine. But just being honest, like, if you guys want to reach out on social media, like, hey, have you played with the Blendbunny palette more? Do you like it more? I'll answer. I don't know. I'm not convinced that this is like worth the hype that you guys put behind it. Like, it's a decent palette, but it's not by any means like an end-all be-all rainbow matte palette. And honestly, I'm a shimmer kind of girl, so like, I don't like an all matte palette. I like give me a little shimmy shimmy. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna give it some more chances because, like I said, those 2 colors are like right in the crease, like the way that I did this like eye shape thing. So they may just be underperforming because like it's hard to blend something that's in a hooded crease. So I'm gonna give it that. I'm gonna try it again. But for now, the jury's kind of out on whether this is worth the hype. Like, what did y'all make me buy? All right. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.